I think we can all agree that it sucks to pay late fees on a bill or throw out all the produce that's in the bottom drawer of your refrigerator because you forgot it was there. And it isn't just us ADHDers who pay these taxes on forgetfulness. Just about anyone who's juggling trying to raise a family while working or building a business can find themselves wasting time or wasting money due to forgetfulness or a busy schedule. But luckily, there are some strategies we can employ to support our executive function and memory to help make wasting time and wasting money less prevalent in our busy ADHD mom business owning lives. That's why on today's episode of the ADHD Mompreneur, we are going to discuss the ADHD tax, ADHD time investments, and how ADHD time investments can help you avoid paying the ADHD tax. But before we get too much further into today's episode, I want to take a quick second to introduce myself just in case you're new to the ADHD Mompreneur. I'm Christy Lingo, and I'm an ADHD coach that specializes in supporting ADHD mom business owners. I provide executive function and accountability support to ADHD moms who are building a business that they know can be successful, but they're also juggling raising their family. If you'd like to learn more about my coaching programs, visit theadhdmompreneur.com. And while you're there, don't forget to pick up my free 11 essential checklists for ADHD mompreneurs. I created these fully customizable checklists to jumpstart an ADHD time investment in your business and help you make fewer mistakes, feel more organized, improve your productivity, and forget less. So be sure to visit theadhdmompreneur.com and pick up your free checklist today. So before we dive into ADHD time investments, let's talk a little bit about why you may want to invest some time or money into creating these time investments. And it all comes down to a little thing called the ADHD tax. In a nutshell, the ADHD tax is a price that you pay, whether it is in time, energy, effort, or money, due to your ADHD symptoms. It might look like paying late fees because you didn't pay your bills on time, or tossing out yet another planner in October because you used it the first 2 weeks of January and you haven't touched it since. You might have multiple staplers in your home because you keep misplacing them and it's just so much easier to buy another one than it is to look for the one you lost. Or you double your grocery budget every month ordering takeout because all the food in the refrigerator has gone bad, or you just can't motivate yourself to go to the grocery store. It could also look like paying an extra $60 to expedite your passport because you need it for the vacation that you're taking and you forgot to renew yours when you renewed your kids. Because that's what I had to do 3 weeks before we left on our vacation this summer. But luckily, we don't have to just accept that we're going to pay the ADHD tax because in the past we've forgotten to turn our travel receipts into our boss, or we've overspent on craft supplies for our latest, greatest hyperfixation. There are quite a few time investments that you can put in place to help support your ADHD executive function, which is why we're going to wrap up today's episode by sharing some of the places you can invest your time so you can avoid paying ADHD taxes. First, let's define what an ADHD time investment is. An ADHD time investment is something we do with the expectation of a positive return in terms of our time, energy, effort, or money. This is in opposition to the ADHD tax, which is additional time, energy, effort, or money that we pay out to achieve the same result that we would have if we hadn't procrastinated, been disorganized, or forgotten about the task. The idea is if you put the time and energy in up front, it will pay dividends on the back end. So let's discuss some lifestyle and system investments that you can make to help avoid paying the ADHD tax in the future. Let's start with lifestyle investments that might include self-care actions like joining a gym or hiring a personal trainer to make sure that you're exercising. Scheduling regular doctor's appointment, dentist appointments, and medical tests so that you can make sure you're healthy. Meeting with a therapist or a coach on a regular basis. Creating a morning or bedtime routine that includes something that you enjoy that's just for you. Household investments might include hiring childcare so you can work from home, or planning your work hours when you have a spouse or sibling home to watch your littles. Hiring someone to clean your home, or creating a chore list for your family so you don't have to shoulder all the burden yourself. Investing in light bulbs, plugs, thermostats, and other devices that can be controlled via Wi-Fi or digital assistant so you never have to worry about leaving the AC on when you're out of town. Investing in Bluetooth or Wi-Fi enabled appliances that notify you it's time to start dinner in the Instant Pot, or remember to change the laundry over to the dryer. And one of the biggest household tasks for us moms, meal planning and meal prep, deserves its own category. Try using the click and pick up service at your local grocery store, or having your groceries delivered. And if grocery shopping is still too much, you could subscribe to a meal kit service where you'll receive the recipe and all the pre-measured ingredients to make your dinner. If you like to cook but struggle with deciding what you'd like to make or with making a grocery list, try using a meal planning service or app. You could also make a list or set up Pinterest boards with all of your family's favorite meals to help make planning the meals and grocery shopping easier. And these are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to investments for your time or your money that will pay dividends up front in helping you to feel healthier, keep your house in order, and stay on top of your busy family life. There are also some systems that you can invest time in creating that can help with your busy family life. Those include creating a weekly schedule, creating a daily schedule, setting up automatic bill payment, setting up automatic transfers to your savings account, decluttering your closets, decluttering the storage spaces in your home, making checklists for regular tasks so you don't miss steps and it's easier to delegate. Setting up routines or regular reminders on your digital assistant for things like going to bed at a reasonable hour or remembering which night is trash night. For any of the lifestyle or system time investment suggestions that I've given you today, you will need to invest a little bit of time and sometimes money up front in order to get started. You may also find that your time investments need to be tweaked a little bit in order to continue working for you or your family. Or you may need to revisit or redo some of your time investments if they are no longer working for you and your family, or they've gone completely off the rails. But I have yet to hear a client say, I'm really disappointed that I spent all that time decluttering and organizing my kids' closets because now they can put their laundry away and actually find the clothes that they want. Or, I'm using my checklists, but I think I'm going to go back to the old method where I was missing steps or forgetting things on a regular basis. And now that you know about time investments, I'm curious if there are any that you are using in your home that maybe I didn't mention today. I'd love for you to share in the comments below if you are watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify. And if you're on another platform, feel free to drop your time investment suggestions or any questions you have about ADHD to Christy at theadhdmompreneur.com. And be sure that you have hit the follow or subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming episodes, like next week, where I will talk about the phases of embracing your ADHD diagnosis. This is for all of you out there wondering, Am I ready to work with an ADHD coach? Well, tune in next week to find out where you are along the path of embracing ADHD. Until then, keep making your ADHD journey part of your success story. If you're a business-owning mom with ADHD, you're going to need to grab my free, customizable essential checklists for ADHD mompreneurs by visiting bit.ly/checklists for ADHD mompreneurs or by following the link in the episode description. Do it now before you forget. Until next time.